Storytelling is a powerful team-building experience. Instead of bringing your team to the next paintball game or to bridge the gap between two chairs with yogurts, try to set up next time a storytelling exercise with them. Because you'll discover a new side of your colleagues, something that you actually don't know, what they value, what matters to them, what happened in their life. So I'm going to share with you a few exercises that I do in my workshops and that you can implement in your work environment. The first one is very simple. It's an icebreaker. You can ask people to actually stand in 2 rows facing each other and share a small story. Something like their first day at work, how did they feel that day, and what are the small details they remember, or something that they're very proud of, but small stories that help break the ice in 1 or 2 minutes. Then this can evolve in an even more powerful exercise, which is a feedback loop, and a positive feedback loop. So this is again like 2 rows facing each other, and people who are giving each other during 1-2 minutes positive feedback about each other. What do they appreciate? What do they like in the way the person is just dressed or working or speaking? And then you move one person at a time. So you can have actually, like in the speed dating or speed networking exercise, you can have 5, 10 feedbacks in a very short amount of time. And this is a tremendous ego boost. After, what you can do is that you can ask people to draw their life map on a sheet of paper. Just have 2 axes, one for the timeline and the second for the positive and the negative. And the idea is to say, what are your ups and downs? What are the turning points in your life? What are the key moments? Who are the people who have influenced you? And then you can share this with the other person. Other questions are asking people to define themselves in 10 words, 10 keywords, and if possible, nouns more than adjectives. I'm a nomad, or I'm a wanderer, or I'm a warrior. Find words that really resonate with who you are, your identity, and not only what people say about you. That can be an animal, that can be a movie character. So the whole idea is to actually find and lower your barrier and your defense mechanism and show to your colleague who you really are. And then one exercise that I really like is also to ask people to think about a social business they might start. A social issue that bothers them, around them or in their childhood, and they would like, if they had a limited amount of money, what would they actually set up? You would be really surprised by the idea that come out of this. Out of this, you can tell them to use the structure of the story of me, us, now, that I explained in another video, which is a great way to pitch a project and actually share something that matters to you. You have to create this trustful environment so that people feel okay to share their vulnerability, share things that are pretty intimate to them. But if you manage to do that, you will be amazed by the results. Some people stayed way longer and during longer hours to just hear and listen to the stories of their colleagues. I've done that in Beirut, in Karachi, in Rio, in Brussels, and every time people were amazed by the people they actually discovered. So it has a huge impact, and it creates so much trust and so much bonds that were not expected before. So I hope you will try it. Good luck.